Hey everyone, welcome back to Journey Advantage Muggle. In the last video, Harry and Ron had an embarrassing night at the Yule Ball. Now it's time for Harry to think about the second task. Let's continue the story. One day, Cedric found Harry and thanked him for warning him about the dragons before the first task. Cedric then repaid the favor. He gave Harry the password to the prefect bathroom and suggested Harry to take the golden eggs there. Cedric hinted that examining the egg in warm water would reveal the clue for the second task. Harry followed Cedric's suggestion. He brought the egg, Marauder's map, and his invisibility cloak, then went to the prefect bathroom. Inside, Morning Myrtle appeared and tried to help, curiously floating around and giving hints. Harry placed the egg in the water, and the horrible screeching transformed into a clear song. Each was a riddle explaining what the second task would involve. Something Harry would miss had been taken. It was hidden in the lake. He would have 1 hour to retrieve it. After his bath, Harry used the Marauder's map to return to Gryffindor Tower, when he suddenly noticed a dot labeled Barty Crouch inside Snape's office. Barty Crouch Sr. was supposed to have returned to the Ministry, so why would his name appear at Hogwarts? In truth, it wasn't Barty Crouch Sr. at all. It was Barty Crouch Jr., who had been discussed as Mad Ed Moody. Because father and son share the same name, the Marauder's map displayed both of them simply as Barty Crouch. Harry toward Snape's office, still under the invisibility cloak, carrying the egg and the map. Distracted, Harry missed a step on the staircase, got his foot stuck in a tricky step, dropping both the golden egg and the Marauder's map. The egg tumbled down the stairs, bursting open and producing a loud wailing screech. The noise attracted Filch, and Snape arrived a moment later. Filch picked up the egg, and blamed Peeves for stealing the egg from a champion. He said he would report the incident to Dumbledore. Snape told Filch he had heard a disturbance in his office and ordered him to check it. Just then, clunk, 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 Professor Moody arrived. His magical eye could see Harry enter the cloak. Harry waved his hands frantically, begging Moody not to expose him. Moody understood instantly, redirected Snape's suspicions, and sent both Snape and Filch away. After they left, Moody freed Harry from the trick step, picked up the egg and the map, and returned them to Harry. Moody, having seen the map, asked, "Harry, did you see who broke into Snape's office?" Harry answered, "It was Mr. Crouch." "Crouch? You are sure, Harry?" Harry answered, "Positive. But why he was in Snape's office?" Moody said, "Barty Crouch was obsessed with catching dark wizards. He had his own intentions." Moody then asked if he could borrow the Marauder's map. Harry thought it was Moody who just rescued him. To repay him, Harry agreed and handed over the map. The next day, Harry, Ron, and Hermione gathered in the library to interpret the riddle. They figured out the next task would take place underwater. but how to breathe in the water. Later, Ron and Hermione were called away by Moody, who told them to go to Professor McGonagall's office, leaving Harry alone. The next day, shortly before the second task began, Neville handed Harry a piece of gillyweed, explaining that it would help him breathe underwater. He had found information in a book after being guided by Moody. In book version, it was Dobby instead of Neville. He overheard Moody discussing the second task with Professor McGonagall, and secretly stole the gillyweed from Snape's office and gave it to Harry. When the task began, Harry ate the gillyweed and jumped into the lake with the other champions. Harry felt a sudden strange transformation, grew large flapping gills on his neck. His hands and feet became webbed, allowing him to swim rapidly. The underwater was dim and murky. Harry had to fight off dangerous creatures like Grindylows, water demons. Harry eventually found the Mer People's village, where Ron, Hermione, Cho, and Fleur's younger sister, Gabrielle, were tied to a giant statue. Harry quickly untied Ron, his own hostage. Soon after, Cedric arrived, using the bubble head charm, and saved Cho. Krum followed later, partially transforming himself into a shark to rescue Hermione. But Fleur never arrived, and Harry feared her hostage might be in danger if no one stepped in. Ignoring the Mer People's warning to take only his own hostage, Harry freed Gabrielle as well. He then struggled to swim back to the surface, dragging both Ron and Gabrielle. As the gillyweed's effect faded, he reached the shore just in time. Harry risked his life to protect another champion sister and complete the second task with bravery and compassion. What challenge would await them next? That's the end of story today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.